What's going on, guys? Blaze here, and welcome back to the road to FH6. In the last episode, we arrived on Isola della Tempesta and started to make our way through the available championships. I think in today's episode, we'll continue that, and we will start off by running the retro hot hatches.
Driving, another win. This will be your first cross-country circuit event. It's a cross-country in a circuit.
Uh-oh. What doesn't happen every time? Holy nosedive. Holy Fiesta gone, bro.
Nice work.
A clean race, but a win's a win. Probably doesn't help that I'm doing this against a time crunch. Yeah, because I'm actually going to be doing some back-to-back recording today for this episode and next episode. because, yeah, I just feel like I'm a little behind on content with this series. Like, yeah, I know I can't make back all the time I sort of wasted and dawdled on between the Colorado episodes, but for just a little bit of perspective, I still have to play Horizon 3, 4, and 5 with their DLCs, and I've got 6 weeks to do it. 6.5 weeks as of like today or yesterday, as of recording this, which should hopefully be same day release. Hopefully. Bit of context, it's the 31st of March. And I want to get this series wrapped up by the pre-order early access date for Horizon 6. It should be possible. Like it will be. I've just got to go really hard on the content. Yeah.
You're really getting the hang of the island's terrain now. That's another championship win.
Okay, so on to the next championship, and I am thinking of doing retro saloons. I could do classic rally, because I think I have a car. I do have a car. I could do classic rally. But I want to try out retro saloons. I'm not using the 36 all the way from the first episode. That guy can stay on his own.
We award points based on finishing position. If you want to win it, you need to be at the top of this table at the end of the championship.
Wow, this thing's a super tight turn. What the hell? Ah. That Empire's gone and lost this rear bumper.
Top of the board again. Nice driving.
Immediately up into first.
win in the bag.
Wow.
Nice driving.
Honestly, wow, that's super, super good. Wow. And I was 10 seconds ahead. Oh, I love how much control I have over this car, honestly. It's like, just point the nose in it and it will just want to go.
That was some incredible car control.
There we go. That's the event 3 of 4. Huh. And this should be the last event of this championship before the next gauntlet.
Another win. Well done. Top of the table again. Nice driving.
Okay, and now on to the next gauntlet.
You've impressed in these events so far, but don't get complacent. Even the best drivers find the gauntlet tough.
Totally. I only need, like, after winning this race, 3 more trophies. In theory, I don't have to do the higher tiers. I only have to do the tier after this, and then I'm done, right? If that's the case, I've just saved myself a bunch of time. As I say, bullying a Dodge into a tree. I mean, as much as I love Horizon 2, if I can get it done today for the sake of the series, fine by me. I would say I'd love to do a 100% playthrough of this game at some point, but that's something that I've not even done on my main account yet. But yeah. $100% would be nice, not very possible though. Horizon 1 I prefer. And the later games, just not 2. 2 was an anomaly for its 100%ing. But regardless, that being said, that is this gauntlet completed.
Whoa, another win! You're doing great. Keep it up. Good job. That's enough to get you an orange wristband.
And an orange wristband whilst I'm at it. Nice. Alright. So, I'm thinking gonna kick this off with 90s Rally again. However, I will use a different car.
Yo, bud, how's things?
I will, in fact, be using the Galant.
Alright, this is a 90s Rally Championship. Pick a race to start the championship.
I like how this feels when I drive it hard, to be honest with you. It's stable.
That's a win. Well done.
Oh my god. I don't even know what those two cars were. I think one was a Subaru. I'm gonna guess the other one might have been a Galant. Judging from how my car nearly just nosedive. Or Legacy, actually. It could have been Legacy. Oh my god, that was a mess.
First place. Another 20 points.
That was an absolute mess, but clutched it. Yeah, I think it was a Galant Subaru that saw win. Those person started tumbling out of control.
Another win. One more Island Championship secured. That was some brilliant driving in that last race. Hey, we have a 3-race championship lined up for you today. Finish all 3 to complete the championship. That's it. Keep racking up those wins.
And so far, going to the second event. So far, this skyline does feel quite good. I am happy with how I built it. I know some people focus more on the power and stuff, but like, honestly, with this being a rally build, I definitely focused more on the weight reduction. And then just building the rest of the PI with the power. But this is the best I could do with how limited Horizon 2's PI is. I think it's a little bit more free in the later games, but
that one. Another win. That puts you just one championship away from securing your spot in the Island Tour finale. Spaces are filling up though, so don't hang about. Okay, visibility is poor out there. You're gonna have to really focus to win this one. Good luck.
Now this is what we call a pickup truck. Holy.
Ha! You made it! Well done. Nice work holding it together there. That last race was really close. All right, that win cements your place in the finale. This is going to be the toughest route you've faced so far at Horizon. If you're ready, let's do this. Okay, you've battled your way through the Island Tour. It all comes down to this. Do you have what it takes? Okay, this is it. Focus, mate. You can do this.
I thought the only fitting way to wrap up our time on Isola della Tempesta was in the car that we had used to get here in the first place, being the T6 Ranger. Now, I did not mean to immediately spin out on the first jump, but and I'm gonna roll again. Oh, I didn't.
You're the Island Tour champion. We threw everything the island had at you, and you came out on top. Nice one.
And now, with that being said, and now being the champion of Isola della Tempesta, I think it's a perfect time to end the episode here. So, I thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment as well if you really want to. And have a good rest of your day.